Hello and welcome back to Goldener Woodland Farm. I'm Keith. It is Sunday, October 24th. Late start again today. We're on a stretch of 6 or 7 days of rain every day. So I've been just trying to squeeze in some time in between the storms or the rain that we've been having. Yesterday I was able to get out for maybe an hour and a half or so. Went around and picked the camera cards up from the game cameras. There were enough videos of the white-tailed bucks running around that I made a separate video on that instead of just sticking a bunch of clips into this one. So if you want to check that out, I posted that earlier today. No big projects again today. I'm gonna put some antifreeze in my camper, get that ready for the winter. We've talked about the stiltgrass, which I believe is now gone dormant. So one of the things I did last year after we did the excavation and prepared really the sites here, by the shipping container and then over where the barn is going to be, I planted some clover in the winter. Came up pretty good in the spring, but then the stiltgrass kind of overtook it. But now that the stiltgrass has gone dormant and I've mowed it back, the clover seems to be doing fine. So what you can see here is this kind of weather looks like it's going to be real good for the clover, and with any luck it can get more established through the fall and the winter and early spring before the stiltgrass comes back. I'll show you over by the camper what it looks like over there. It looks even better than here. Just a little update, not much of an update on the barn. We're waiting for materials to be delivered. So we ordered the barn package from, it's coming from Lester Buildings, I guess it's called. Ordered that back in August. They gave us a 4 to 6 week lead time. This is the end of October. We're clearly beyond the 4 to 6 weeks. Really don't have an update about when that might get here. We also ordered windows at the time. Anderson windows through Home Depot. They came in like 3 weeks. So we have windows, but we don't have really the rest of the material for the barn, and that's what we're waiting for. So I was hoping it was going to happen this fall. At this stage, I don't know. So here you can see clover is doing really, really well here. Again, this did have stiltgrass over it back in the summer, but this clover, again, I planted it back last winter. It did get started in the spring, before the stiltgrass came up, and then I mowed that a couple times, which helped to allow the clover to still grow. And then now that the stiltgrass is dormant, the clover is doing great. What you can see here, this is a mound of topsoil. That's all stiltgrass that I wasn't able to mow, just right here. So if I wouldn't have mowed here, that's what this would look like. And even back over there, that's the stiltgrass. But hopefully this clover will do well and hopefully keep the stiltgrass in check next spring. So we'll see. But next project, again, I'm going to put some antifreeze in the camper. I didn't fully de-winterize it this summer, so I just ran the pump and pumped the what little bit of water was in the tank out, and so got a couple gallons of antifreeze. Just going to pour that in the tank and run that through the pump so it comes up and through the sink. There's already antifreeze in the toilet. Because again, I didn't de-winterize that. I never de-winterized the hot water tank, so this should be pretty quick, and then move on to something else. Gonna run the mower up and down the side of the driveway a couple times, clean up some of this stuff on the side. Again, this should be the last time for this winter, and then move on to something else. I'm gonna try to clear out a new trail I found yesterday while I was walking around checking the game cameras and looking for mushrooms. I found an old logging road back in the woods that I think I can open up without too much effort. While I was looking for mushrooms, I did find for the first time a wild lion's mane mushroom here on the property, growing on the side of a maple tree. So those are that's one of the types of mushrooms that I have cultivated in beach logs, and they're way back in the back by that one stream, and I don't expect those to start kind of emerging from the logs probably next summer at the earliest, or maybe next fall. But again, I did find a wild one growing on a maple tree, so that was great. Well, I got the stuff along the driveway mowed up pretty good. Again, that should do me until next year. Next project is I'm going to try to mow a new trail down through here. Was walking through here yesterday, really came up from the other side, and it appears that there's an old logging road that comes down through here. And I think that for the most part I can just mow down through here. There's a few logs in the way, but I can mow down through here and open up a new trail into a different part of the property than where I currently do not have a trail. And I think I should be able to do this fairly easy. I'm not sure how far down here I can go, but you know, so far this stuff is, I think I can just mow through here once or twice and I'll have a nice trail. So that's the next project. We'll see how far I can go. was able to cut a new trail connecting with this pipeline. Circles out around and then comes back in up above. So I'll show you that. This will be another good trail through the property. Well, as expected, has started raining. I did manage to get that trail cut through most of the way. It needs a little bit more work, but it's all the way through. And part of that, the hard part is figuring the route out. So I got that figured out, and like I said, mowed through a couple times. Got the stuff mowed down along the driveway, so that was great. And squeeze some of that stuff in between the rain showers. Again, probably 6 or 7 days straight of rain here. So if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe. If you have any questions, drop me a comment. Thanks for watching.